In 2010, Activision released Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, which was the 6th installment in the main line of the Guitar Hero series. It got lukewarm reception at launch, but I believe that the fan reception of this title would have been a lot better if the series as a whole wasn't so saturated to begin with. Ever since the first Guitar Hero became popular, they've been shitting out these titles faster than it takes Lizzo to wolf down a rotisserie chicken.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
The Guitar Hero franchise and music-related games as a whole by 2010 just left a bad taste in the mouths of many gamers. The Guitar Hero franchise was as good as dead and was largely forgotten about. Until 5 years later. The year was 2015, and Rock Band 4 was announced. I think at this point, the CEO of Activision was all like, let's revive the age-old Guitar Hero vs. Rock Band pissing contest, and drop the newest title in the Guitar Hero series, Guitar Hero Live. Now, Activision knew damn well that if they were going to compete with Harmonix, they had to change things up dramatically. Gone are the days where Guitar Hero and Rock Band are essentially the same fucking game with just a different coat of paint. We need to set this title apart from the competition, thought the game developers, and they immediately got to work enacting changes to the core gameplay. I'll name some of the differences between previous Guitar Hero games and Guitar Hero Live. Previous games had you choosing from a quirky cast of characters to play on stage, and Live is first person and live action. Live gave you the perspective of the guitarist in the band, upping the immersion by quite a lot. At least it upped the immersion as much as it could without getting rid of the highway that takes up half the fucking screen. Previous games had the 5-fret system for the controllers. Live said, this is fucking stupid, let's shake this up, and made the 6-fret controller. With 3 frets on top and 3 on the bottom, the Guitar Hero experience was forever altered with this change. And regardless of the drastic changes, Live still couldn't keep up with its competition. And in late 2018, the servers for the online service GHTV were shut down, while Rock Band 4 still consistently gets new DLC every week. It's pretty safe to say who won this battle. But this whole story leads up to the following question. Why did Guitar Hero Live fail? And to that, I'll give the short answer, followed by the long one. To sum up why this game went under, it's a simple yet disappointingly common issue in the video game market. A great idea with piss-poor execution. Damn near every choice made before, during, and after this game's launch was awful. You'd think Activision was fucking retarded by the way they showed pure incompetence when it came to managing this game and making choices. Let's start with the main problem with Guitar Hero Live, the song list. This game's soundtrack was one big how do you do, fellow kids? There are 42 songs in the main game, and only 3 of them came out before the year 2000. And all 3 of those pre-2000 songs are only accessible at the very end of the game on the last fucking level. This is absurd. Say what you want about the previous Guitar Hero games, but at least they had some goddamn variety. This is pathetic. And don't even get me started on some of the god-awful song choices in the main set list. Bangarang by Skrillex, a song that doesn't even have any guitar, is on this game. Why? Were they seriously trying to convince us that this is how Bangarang is performed live? Because spoiler alert, it's not. This is how Bangarang is performed live. There's also a level in the game dedicated to 3 songs, and those songs are by Avril Lavigne, Katy Perry, and Rihanna. Why? This is just pure pandering at this point. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Mike, what about GHTV? There's like 500 songs on there. Why are you bitching about variety when it has 500 songs? Yeah, about that. Those 500 songs are no longer available now due to Activision pulling the plug on the servers. As it turns out, people don't like gratuitous microtransactions in a fucking Guitar Hero game. Who'da thunk it? And that's another thing. They had this in-game shop where you bought song passes, which gave you access to any song you wanted to play on the catalog. You either had to level up or shell out real money to get these passes. No pass, no choice in what you play. You play whatever was on one of the 2 GHTV channels, which played like 20 of the same damn songs, out of the list of 500 or so. GHTV was a fucking train wreck from the start. It was the difference of buying DLC in Rock Band 4 once, then keeping the song forever, versus buying a pass over and over, effectively paying for every single play of a certain song on Guitar Hero Live. Such a fucking mystery as to why it went under, huh? But this video isn't all negative. Activision, I know you won't see this, but on the off chance you do, and you want to make Guitar Hero Live 2 at some point, then please, for the love of Christ, take these suggestions. The game would be so much better this way. First of all, put 80 songs in the base game, no less. With that many songs, you'll have pretty much no choice but to include tracks from more decades than just the 2010s. That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone right off the bat. Second of all, do away with GHTV and microtransactions as a whole. Third of all, go back to doing DLC. It worked out pretty goddamn well for essentially every Guitar Hero game that had the fucking option. There's no sense in stopping it. And finally, bring back support for the other instruments. All that Live had was support for the 2 newer guitars and a microphone. The problem, though, is that the microphone never worked as intended. It was such a low-quality piece of shit, you could sing every song perfectly and still never get over 45%. Fix that shit, Activision. And bring back drums, too, while you're at it. It was fine how it was. Just because you had no new ideas for a drum controller, that doesn't mean that you had to get rid of it entirely. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that pretty much sums it all up. Guitar Hero Live had the potential to be great. It really did. However, because there wasn't anybody present in the meeting who had the slightest bit of common sense or awareness, we got this train wreck of a game. And it's a damn shame, too. Guitar Hero Live was a great idea with amazing potential, with terrible execution. I would say to do better next time, but let's be honest here. There ain't gonna be a next time. I'm Mike Osiris, and I'm going back under.